What's up, brother?
That's the idea.
Can I talk? Hi guys. My name's Will Lewin. I am your peer
I'm no one starting today, and Steph has 2 guys.
broadcaster. Yay! Did I hear Brahma's 2 wins? 2 wins in a row?
Did I hear?
Brahma's 2 games. Make it 1 more. It's a win streak.
The win streak, win column, book me.
Wait, it's already live?
Yeah.
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Is anyone in it?
That's a great question.
Yeah, that guy's in like 500.
He posted like this.
It's like yeah, he's the winner, right? Yeah, it's kind of weird.
I was like, what the hell? Like, he literally he'd stand like this.
Yeah. And is he fast?
Yeah, he's fast.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. He just wanted to get the ball and play and just be
I feel like sneaky good too. Dude.
No, they're not sneaky good. They're just good.
No, but like,
yeah, the first game they put their shit in like and then this. Oh.
I knew I was
Yeah.
First one?
No, the six. Callie's the best guy. That's the best guy. Yeah, the first guy. Yeah, the first guy. 6 games. First guy, the second. Yeah, first guy. We're listening to.
Huh?
We're listening to. From right now? You hear me?
Yeah.
This is a mic test. This is a mic test. Mic 1, 2, 3. Mic 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, and then Wyatt said he threw 95 next pitch.
Oh shit.
Are we in it?
Is that probable?
You want me to take a screenshot?
Yeah.
There's like a huge lag.
He's like a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Danny's hugging Oreo. We'll get that screenshot.
So we played him with the ball.
Hey, you always gotta throw my phone at the end.
Have a good broadcast, doggy. Thanks, doggy.
What is it?
Hey, Murray.
Second. He pitched a second. It's like the first. What the fuck?
Go, Steven.
No, I've been getting better. Wait,
This guy, he seems good.
Stop saying it to what? No, it's just Yo, Will, let's see what Will say.
What?
Crazy. It's crazy.
A rubber room. A rubber room is rats.
The rats made me crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once.
A rubber room. A rubber room.
He did? The rats made me crazy. Oh, stop this thing.
Report!
I didn't know you had to wipe it off. Crazy.
Rubber room.
Rats made me crazy. Me too.
This shit is so annoying.
I know. It's funny though. What the fuck are you doing?
Did someone say crazy?
Yes.
I was crazy once. Hey, walk here. Let me go back.
Why you guys not like him? Why you let him play the game?
No,
I don't know what I told. Dude, I like dapped one of you guys up and my hand is so greasy now. You're like a K-pop guy. You're like, I'm just. Don't say that.
Oh my god.
I pulled one gray hair out and I was like, ah. I'm like genuinely stressed when he does. I think that's what it must be.
It's on the fucking homework. This kid's like, I just surprised from us. This is all my I got the ice. Ready? Ready, Kim? Ready, Kim? Ready, Kim? Kim, ready?
I think it's not. He just doesn't have it.
I'm not fucking gay.
Yeah, that was really like, dude. They want you to do it. You turn. It's your turn. I'm not doing it. I haven't done it yet.
What the Sigma? What the Sigma? What the Sigma? What the Sigma?
Is it catching my voice?
Is it probably? Say it again.
What the Sigma?
Idiot boy.
Yeah. Just put on top. It's a goal.
I have room for you guys. He was once a thug, he was.
Oh my god. Steph, watch out. Steph, watch out.
What? Okay, I saw it this morning and nothing was recorded yesterday. Yeah. I know. I fixed it. It's already up right now. We're chilling.
Oh, Briscoe's.
Let's go.
That's kind of hard.
They must not know that I'm talking.
Think you're a shit, bitch.
You're not even a fall. Drop. I'm just going off. Drop. I'm taking that off. Drop. You can be quick, but I'm quick. You can be thick, but I'm thick. They think they rich, but I'm richer. Damn. Can you not throw it against the goddamn fence?
I was.
You just did.
No, I hit. I went like this when I went.
No, let's not do that. You see what happens there, buddy? Fix the camera. People at home, epilepsy, gone.
I'm not. Epilepsy in fucking years.
Hey, does anybody have rosin?
Maybe Shim? Maybe Shim? I think Lucas there. Lucas has his over here. Oh, thanks. Lucas has his. Really?
Lucas!
He's over. They've got a new handshake. Let's go. It's number 2.
Yeah, but it has the fucking other.
Yeah, so yeah,
that.
Yeah, well, you want that to be our handshake? On cam, on the cam. Is it live? Is it live? Can Tomek see this?
Yeah.
Tomek, watch your boy.
What the Sigma?
Wait, what was
What
our other
the
name?
Sigma? What the Sigma?
Remember our other one's been 2.
What the Sigma?
Just like this,
What
right?
the Sigma? What the Sigma? What the Sigma?
That boy landed.
Was there no stream yesterday?
Yeah,
yesterday.
You should pick up.
Dan, you feel good? Yeah. High five. No, huggy for good luck. Huggy. Good job, Jaden. High five.
That's right. Whoever said that.
Like, why they're It's exactly power. Yeah.
Yeah, they just got like drop.
What it did it do? Yeah.
Closing times.
Oh yeah, they hooked up. Yeah. They hooked up and then they also. Look at this guy.
Tiger Woods.
I mean, the sample that was
Or -7.
Isn't Tiger Woods like minus one?
My phone is not too
Good afternoon and welcome to today's fixture of community college baseball here in Ventura between the Ventura College Pirates and your Los Angeles Pierce College Brahmas. I am Will Lewin delivering this game for you today here on this Friday afternoon. Starting lineup for the Pirates goes as follows. First base is going to see Hayden Letzing. Second baseman today is going to be Mitchell Collins. Over at shortstop is Jacob Tostado. Third baseman Mason Reed has been there the entire series. Left fielder for the Pirates is going to be Aaron McLeod-Smith. In center field is going to be David King. The right fielder going to be Bryce Elias today. And behind the dish is going to be Dylan Jackson. Dylan Jackson going to be catching the pitches of Dominic Bayless all day today as the Ventura College Pirates are set onto the field. Brahmas stepping up to the plate first. We'll see JJ Torrente up first, followed by Stephen Murray in the 2-hole. Wyatt Lamarzna batting in the hole, and CJ Lenis batting right up after him in the cleanup spot. Isaac Samano finds himself batting in the 5th spot. JJ Thakfum Sint right after him in the 6th spot. Then Adam Yamashita will come up to the plate 7th. Dylan Shue following right behind him in the penultimate spot. And last but not least, Landon Raskin going to be batting last for the Brahmas here today. Had some difficulties in our first 2 streams against Ventura, unfortunately. Brahmas were not able to get the job done on Tuesday, losing the game 13-1. But yesterday saw them bounce back, a 7-6 win where all but one player for the Brahmas lineup got a hit in yesterday's game. Just an amazing boost for the Brahmas here, who now sit with 5 wins on the season, looking to steal this series away for the Pirates. As Dominic Bayless gets his first pitch, and it's going to be a ball. 1-0 to start the game. Bayless gets his pitch. It's going to be up and in on Torrente. Once again, it'll be a 2-0 count now. Yeah, Brahmas with just an excellent win yesterday. Able to give up a couple of runs early in the game, battle back gradually, end up taking the lead and just barely holding on to it as they do give up 1 run in the 9th inning, but it's not enough for the Pirates to come back. Torrente is going to take another ball up and in. Bayless seemed to have some struggles finding the strike zone here early in the game. Torrente not doing too bad in this series, has 3 hits in 10 plate appearances. As he's going to take that for ball 4, he'll get onto first base easily, and it'll bring up Stephen Murray for the first time of this series. Murr hasn't seen an at-bat in the series so far. Gets to start today and squares up a bunt down the third base line. He may get to first base with a chance, and he's going to get there in time with a base hit sacrifice bunt. Brings up Wyatt Lamarzna now with a runner in scoring position, a prime position for the Brahmas, somewhat similar to the game they had yesterday.
Steven got a hit. Steven got a hit. Got a hit. Got a hit.
Wyatt Lamarsna, again, just been boosting the stats since the series began. Not an amazing day yesterday. He did go 2 for 4, but to his standards, he knows that he wants to do a lot better than that. Has 3 hits in 8 plate appearances so far in this series against the Pirates. Looking to extend that hitting streak here, especially with a runner on scoring position in the top of the first. He'll take that pitch inside. It is a 1-1 count now with no outs here in the top of the first. Brahma's just looking to get back to where they left off in yesterday's game. Bayless's pitch is going to be bunted down the first base line this time. Wyatt narrowly almost gets out of the tag, but first baseman Hayden Letzing is able to get the tag on Lamarsna. It will push Murray and Tarente over to second and third, respectively. CJ Alinas in the box for the Brahmas. Has a first pitch called strike, quickly making it 0-1. CJ looking to inflict some early damage here on the Pirates, now with 2 runners in scoring position on the sacrificial bunt by Wyatt Lamarsna. That pitch barely missing the strike zone. CJ with 1 hit through 4 at-bats against the Pirates this year. All 4 of those at-bats came in the last game, where he went 1 for 4 with a single, struck out, grounded out, and flied out the rest of the game. Swings at the next pitch he sees. It'll be fouled off to the backstop, making it a 1-2 count. I've got Wyatt Lamarsna, the sacrificial bunt of this inning, beside me. Wyatt, anything to say to the fans? 2 dialed in. Anything to say?
I love you, Will.
Love you too, Wyatt. CJ swings at the next pitch. It'll be a ground ball to the first baseman. He's going to throw it home. He is called out. The Brahmas dugout looking to get a potential block call, as the catcher didn't have the ball before he blocked home plate. Umpire, no indication that he's even taking it into consideration. Murray is going to go over to third base, as CJ is in safely at first with the fielder's choice. Bill Pickett's and Will Pickett's, the father-son duo, looking to try and overturn the call, as head coach Bill Pickett is in the face of the home plate umpire, trying to get his point across, stating that the catcher simply just blocked the entire plate, not giving JJ Tarente, the runner from first, an actual lane to potentially score. Nothing will change. It'll be 2 outs now with runners on first and third. Isaac Simano now steps up to the plate, one of the hot hitters for the Brahmas, especially in this series, as the pickoff attempt by Bayless over to first base is going to be unsuccessful. Isaac Simano went 2 for 4 yesterday with 2 singles, and went 2 for 3 on Tuesday with another 2 singles and a walk. Again, just hitting so well for the Brahmas as he takes that for a strike. Picks wanted to keep him in the lineup today, and he was able to find a starting spot. We'll go over it in the bottom half of this inning, as he is hitting .350 in conference right now. CJ takes off from first base. It's going to be a weak ground ball to the shortstop, Tostado. He has a hard time handling it. CJ's going to round second. He's rounding third. Will Pickett holds him up as he slips halfway there. Isaac will go from first to second on the throw. Brahmas scoring a run here in the first inning. Absolute pandemonium as the ground ball gets by the shortstop Tostado for the Pirates, slowly rolls on into center field. Will Pickett's the third base coach, trying to send CJ around, potentially get a second run on the board, is unsuccessful, holds them back as to potentially get more runs to score across home plate here. JJ Fagfum Sint gets that opportunity here. 2 runners in scoring position for Fagfum Sint. He takes that for a ball and forcing the now 1-1 count here in the top of the first inning. Bayless gets his pitch, and it's going to be swung up and popped up by Fagfum Sint. First baseman Letzing is under it, and he will make the catch cleanly. Brahmas are able to get on the board early here in the top of the first inning. We send it back to the bottom of the inning where the Brahmas already up 1-0. Back here with Brahma's Baseball on the WCSC network here on the LAPC Baseball YouTube account. Make sure to subscribe and hit that bell for notifications so you get the updates for every time we start one of our live streams, especially with the technical difficulties that we had to face in our last two matchups here against Ventura. Definitely helps to have those updates so you know what's going on. You can stay up to date, potentially go to a separate website where the game might not be being broadcast, but at least you can follow along the game cast live as if you were watching it. Jaden Shim back on the mound for the Brahmas after retiring the side, looking to replicate that inning, but not off to a hot start as the designated hitter, Peter Dufau, is at a 2-0 count here. That pitch is going to be drilled down the line, but it'll be way foul. It goes over the fence. Stefano Gonzalez, one of the pitchers, almost darting it down there, was not going to be able to find the ball had we not let him know that it went over the fence. Again, just a bunch of just big dudes for Ventura College. A lot of power behind their swings, as we've seen with multiple foul balls so far. Not being able to get the contact that they necessarily want in the open field and in play. But definitely these line drives that are coming back both to the Brahma and Pirate dugout definitely brings some question. One of those powerful swings seen here, but he won't catch the entirety of the ball. It will fall in shallow right field for a base hit, and the first hit for the Pirates today. Brings up the left fielder, Aaron McLeod-Smith for the Pirates. In yesterday's game, was able to get on a couple of fielders' choices and a walk, but ultimately went 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Looking to change that, Dylan Shue with an incredible block doesn't allow Dufau to get over to second base and read the ball cleanly. In Tuesday's game, however, Aaron McLeod got on base in every single at-bat, went 2 for 2 with 2 walks and 2 singles. That ball is going to get by Dylan Shue on the deflection. Dufau will quickly make his way on over to second base, setting up McLeod-Smith with a runner in scoring position here in the bottom of the second inning. Again, maybe it's just a home field advantage thing for McLeod-Smith, as he performed very well in the first game between the Pirates and the Brahmas, but at Joe Kelly Field on the Pearson College campus just wasn't able to produce the same amount of results as he did in Tuesday's game. A lot of guys for Ventura struggled with that same dilemma. It allowed the Brahmas to win yesterday's game 7-6. As Shim's next pitch is going to be outside of the zone for ball 4. Now 2 runners on base for the shortstop, Jacob Tostado. Jacob Tostado saw himself on base twice yesterday. Got drilled by a pitch by Lucas Escalante, but did single in his first at-bat. That pitch, again, narrowly misses him, enforcing the quick 1-0 count. Shim struggling to find the strike zone after what was such a dominant first inning where he retired the side. Shim's next pitch, high in the zone, almost swung on by Tostado, but he'll lay off for the 2-0. Tostado saw himself batting last in the first game on Tuesday, where he went 1 for 3, able to get on base with a base hit and an error enforced by the right fielder of that game. He'll get hit again. Second day in a row that Tostado is going to get hit. And it loads the bases with no outs here for the Brahmas in the bottom of the second. Definitely something Jaden Shim, the pitcher, did not want after such an excellent first inning. Pitching coach Alex Fagaldi will step up to the mound to have a chat with his pitcher, definitely trying to find some reason as to what's going on up there, as Bryce Elias, the right fielder, will wait patiently in the home plate circle. Elias is 1 for 5 on the series so far. Was one of the few base hits for the Pirates in yesterday's game, but his game on Tuesday, not great. 2 strikeouts, a flyout, and a groundout, where he was able to figure it out in his third plate appearance in yesterday's game, where he got a single and an RBI, along with which would be the penultimate run the Pirates would score in yesterday's game. Pitching meeting adjourned as Shim's first pitch is still not going to find the zone, with Elias up to bat here in the bottom of the second. Shim gets his pitch. Throws it in the dirt, but a great block by Dylan Shue won't allow any of the runners to advance. Brahma's definitely trying to get a potential out as home, as we see the corners, Stephen Murray and Isaac Samano, up to the grass, hoping for a ground ball that they can easily just throw over to home plate. That pitch is going to be drilled down the line over a jumping Stephen Murray. CJ Alinas getting over there will overrun the ball, and then it'll get by him. Throws it into the cutoff, JJ Fagfum Sin, before the bases are cleared for the Pirates on the stand-up double by Bryce Elias. Now a 3-1 game with a runner on second base. Still an out to be recorded here. Definitely seemed like that's exactly where Elias wanted to hit that ball down the line, able to roll all the way to the fence. CJ Alinas not fast enough to stop it, and when he did pick up his speed, just overran the ball enough for the third run to score. Brings up the third baseman, Mason Reed. He'll show bunt and pop it up lightly towards the pitcher, Jaden Shim. The ball will land and Shim will pick it up cleanly and throw him out at first base, not before Bryce Elias will make his way on over to third. Second baseman Mitchell Collins here with his first at-bat of the series, with a runner in scoring position, looking to score that runner by any means necessary. He'll take that for ball one. Now the entire infield for the Brahmas shifted in towards the grass instead of just the corners, desperately not wanting this run to score, as that's going to be another ball low. Jaden Shim just seems to be struggling to put some air under the ball, try and lift it towards the strike zone. Gets his pitch. That'll be in there for a strike. Finally able to find the zone, hoping that he can stay here, as he's already given up 3 runs here in the bottom half of this inning after the Brahmas essentially came out so strong, trying to recover from the bases clearing double by Bryce Elias. Now a 3-1 count to the amateur hitter against the Brahmas. That's in there for a strike. Mitchell thought otherwise. Steps back into the box. Shim looking to essentially battle back after he was down this entire at-bat on a 2-0 count. Gets his pitch, comes set. It'll be in the dirt for ball 4, unfortunately. Still 1 out here in the bottom of the second, but now we see runners on first and second as we head to the top of the Pirates lineup with Hayden Letzing. Letzing saw himself ground out to second baseman Adam Yamashita in his first at-bat last inning, as he'll show bunt but quickly pulls back as he doesn't like the pitch, as he should, as it's called a ball from home plate umpire here today. Very gloomy day here in Ventura, not as beautiful as it was on Tuesday, and we even saw the sun on Thursday's game in Los Angeles as Jaden Shim is going to try and pick off the hitter Mitchell Collins. It'll bounce off of his foot and roll towards the Pirates dugout. Elias will score on that error. And now, only with 1 out and a runner in scoring position, Hayden Letzing still in the box, now facing a 2-0 count. Shim gets his pitch. And Letzing is going to swing at it. It's going to be over to the right fielder, Landon Raskin, but he's able to make the catch cleanly for the second out of the inning. A hard-hit ball just not finding open field for the Pirates and for Letzing in particular. And it brings up center fielder for the Pirates, David King. King's first pitch is going to be low for ball 1. Part of the zone that Jaden Shim has been seen struggling with here in the bottom of the second is that just low area of the strike zone. That's where a majority of these pitches are going this inning. That pitch narrowly misses King. Oh, it's actually going to hit King. King seemed to stay in the box as though he didn't get hit, but the umpire made the call on his own and sent King on over to first base. Now the second batter hit by a pitch this inning, where the last one was Jacob Tostada, who was able to score one of the 4 RBIs for the Pirates this inning, as the catcher Dylan Jackson will step up to the plate with 2 runners on, and one of them being in scoring position as that one is in there for strike 1. Again, an elevated part of the zone. Jaden Shim definitely not wanting to miss up in the zone, but at the same time, can't be throwing balls in the dirt, allowing runners to get those free bases, which we've seen in this inning. That's going to be in there for a strike. Dylan Jackson looking to get on base for the first time today as he popped up to the right fielder Raskin on his first at bat last inning. Shim's pitch is swung on and lifted towards the left fielder, Alinas. He'll call for it, waving his arms, and make the catch cleanly. Damage dealt by the Ventura College Pirates. Now the Brahmas looking to answer back as we head to the top of the third. Brahmas now trailing 4-1.
Hey!
Back here with Brahmas Baseball here on the WSC Network as we dive into the bottom of the fourth. You're watching this game on the LAPC Baseball account. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell for all the game and team updates regarding the players of Pierce College, as well as the live stream starts and any issues we may face, as Lucas Escalante seen waving at the camera and Mitchell Collins stepping up to the plate for the Pirates holds his bat almost completely horizontal to his body, as that ball is going to be lifted towards the left field. It looks like it's getting by CJ, and it will, just missing a home run by a couple of inches as it hits the top of the fence. Got his pitch and absolutely abused it. Finds himself on second base to start off the inning, as first baseman Hayden Letzing is going to step up to the plate. Corners for the Brahmas are now shifted inwards. Isaac Samano and Stephen Murray looking to eliminate any bunts. It's exactly what he shows, and it's called a strike. Lucas Escalante still interacting with the fans here at Ventura. Had a great day yesterday, Lucas Escalante, as he went 6 innings, faced 30 batters, only gave up 3 earned, but 5 in total. No strikeouts, but 6 hits allowed, 3 walks, hit 1 batter, that being the shortstop, Jacob Tostado. Now Letzing facing an 0-2 count here in his at-bat, looking to get on base for the first time today as he grounded out and flied out in his previous 2 plate appearances. Shim's pitch is going to be fouled off again. Letzing not able to get a complete hold of the pitches by Jaden Shim, the Brahma pitcher. Steps back into the box, looking to potentially score Collins, who is now finding himself on second base after the stand-up double that almost left the yard over the back of CJ Linus. He'll throw his bat towards the ball. Raskin loudly calling for the ball. Will field it cleanly for the first out of the inning. Collins on second will stay there. And the center fielder, David Kim, now steps up to the plate. Kim able to get on base in his last plate appearances after he got hit by the pitch, but struck out looking in his first at-bat. Looking to score this run from second base. Won't do so on that pitch as it's low and inside for ball 1. Jaden Shim gets his pitch. It's going to be again low and in the dirt for ball 2. Basically, the only struggle for Shim has been able to miss barrels. Has, most certainly given up hits, as a pitcher is not necessarily built to do, but the hitter has a goal at the end of the day. Missing barrels, allowing the hits, but finding the strike zone, especially that lower half, has just not been it. That pitch, as I'm talking about, is just spiked way in front of home plate. Now a 3-0 count. Shim looking to battle all the way back. Clearly doesn't want to miss high in the zone and allow these big Ventura players to replicate the hit that Mitchell Collins had to start off this inning. He'll throw that ball high and inside for ball 4. Now 2 runners on for the catcher, Dylan Jackson. Dylan Jackson 0 for 2 on the day with a couple of pop flies to the Brahma outfielders. Double play is in order here for the Brahmas. Jaden Shim looking to get out of this in one pitch as Stephen Murray, the third baseman, has crept in to the infield grass. Shim's pitch to Jackson is going to be hit directly back to the Brahmas dugout. Nobody hurt, though, and it's now a 0-1 count to Jackson. Jackson has found himself being the last batter in the first 2 innings. Potentially the last batter in this inning. If he grounds out, that's certainly not a ground ball. It's going to be flied out to center fielder Wyatt Lamarsna. The fake tag up by Collins will enforce the throw, but a clean throw and a clean catch by Lamarsna and Fagfum Sin respectfully. It'll now be 2 outs here with a runner in scoring position for the designated hitter, Peter Dufau, who is 1 for 2 on the day with a single and a pop out to first baseman Isaac Samano. Shim looking to get out of this inning with no damage after he gave up the double to start off this inning. That pitch gets under the glove of Dylan's shoe. Almost seemed like he thought he had it in his glove, but it trickles behind him and puts now 2 runners in scoring position for the designated hitter of the Pirates. Was accounted as one of the runs in the first inning where they scored their only 4 runs of the game so far as he takes that ball up and in for ball 2. Game tying run at the plate for the Pirates. Jaden Shim, the pitcher, gets his pitch. It's going to be in there for a strike. Finally finds that bottom half of the zone. Basically been looking for it all day and gets it right there. It'll be a 2-1 count to Dufau. Dufau trying to get his second base hit of the day. Swings and misses very powerfully at the next pitch he sees. Doesn't make any contact. Brings up the 2-2 count. Jaden Shim looking to get out of this inning with this very next pitch. He gets it. Lucas Escalante signaling towards the camera as that ball is laced down the line. Escalante incorrect on his prediction as CJ Alinas will field that ball cleanly, throw it into the infield before 2 runs score on the 2 RBI double by Peter Dufau.
You're good, Jaden.
I got you, bro.
2 more runs for Ventura. Now at a 1-run game for the Brahmas as their left fielder, Aaron McLeod-Smith, steps into the box for the Pirates. First pitch he sees, he's going to swing and miss at it, enforcing the early 0-1 count. Dylan Shim seeming to struggle this inning as he's giving up 2 doubles and in turn 2 runs, and now diminishes that 3-run lead the Brahmas had entering the bottom half of this inning to a now 1-run lead. That ball is in the dirt, but blocked by the catcher, Dylan Shue, in order to prevent Dufau to advance any further. It will be a 1-1 count now. Brahma's bullpen is active as Shim shows signs of struggling based off of the efforts of Ventura College. That pitch swung on again and missed. Missing barrels, Jaden Shim really not wanting another run to score, as it would completely diminish the lead the Brahmas built up in the top half of the third inning, where they scored 6 after being down by 3 runs at that point. Shim's next pitch barely misses the strike zone. Thought I was going to have to start calling a strike 3 there, but umpire didn't like it as much as me and the rest of the Brahma dugout, and it'll be a 2-2 count with 2 outs and a runner on 2. Jaden Shim. His pitch in the dirt, blocked by Shu again. Now the count is full. Shim definitely not wanting to walk the batter here, would most certainly enforce a pitching change if that were to be the case, based off of the action that we see over in the Brahma bullpen down the third base line. Shim's next pitch in the dirt, and McLeod Smith will walk his way over to first base again, and now 2 runners on at first and second. We've already seen this before in this inning. Both runners advanced on a pass ball and then ended up scoring on a double. Jacob Tostado now steps up to the plate, 1 for 1 on the day, with a single and hit by pitch in his first plate appearance. Takes that first pitch for a strike. Now an 0-1 count for Shim. No action yet on the mound in replacing the starting pitcher, as Tostado is going to pop that pitch up foul behind the Ventura dugout. Head coach for the Brahmas essentially putting his faith into his starting pitcher here on this Friday afternoon, at least trusting him to get out of this inning and this 2-base jam. Gets closer to his goal as Tostado swings and fouls off that pitch. Still an 0-2 count. Shim looking to end this inning with his very next pitch. Shim gets his pitch. It's going to be low and in the dirt. Really starting to look like what we saw when those first 2 runs score. But instead of a wild pitch, instead of a pass ball, it's a wild pitch now. And it's a 1-2 count to Tostado, looking to get on base for the second time today, and with that, drive in a couple of runs, potentially give the Pirates the lead, as that ball is going to loop into right fielder. Both runs will score from second and third, but the throw from Raskin is exactly where it needs to be in order to get the runner Tostado out at second base. Will rob him of a double. Instead, he'll have a stand-up single with 2 RBIs in the process. Ventura now on top of the Brahmas by a score of 8-7 as we head into the 5th inning. We're back here with Brahmas baseball in the bottom of the 6th inning, where the Brahmas find themselves trailing the Ventura College Pirates by a score of 8-7. Leading off for the Pirates is going to be their one hitter, Aiden Letzing. Looking to get on base for the first time today as he's flied out twice to the right fielder, Landon Raskin, and grounded out to the second baseman, Adam Yamashita. We'll see his first pitch in the dirt. Nick Romero still on the mound for the Brahmas as he relieved Jaden Shim in the 5th inning. He gets his pitch. It'll be a ball on the outside part of the plate, now enforcing the 2-0 count. Romero looking to get his Brahmas back into the dugout here, as they have yet to answer to the 4-run spot that the Pirates put up in the bottom of the 4th inning after they were trailing 7-4. Now find themselves leading. As Romero's next pitch is taken for a ball, it'll be a 4-pitch walk issued to Hayden Letzing. He'll see himself on base for the first time today, and it brings out David King, the center fielder, 0 for 1 with a walk, a hit by pitch, and a strikeout on the day. Now with a runner on first base, potentially looking to do some damage with no outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Romero finds the strike zone for the first time this inning, enforcing the 0-1 count to the center fielder of the Pirates. Romero gets set, looks over at Letzing at first base, will throw it on over. Letzing able to get back, standing up, not having to dive, definitely not wanting to get a big lead against a lefty, as it is much easier for them to step off and throw over to first base. Letzing just playing it safe, getting his sign from his third base coach, as Romero gets his new sign from catcher Dylan Chu. Letzing takes off from first. King swings at the pitch. Looked like a potential hit and run. Letzing does advance on over to second base, but it'll be an 0-2 count for David King, looking not to replicate what he did in his first plate appearance in the first inning. King now with a runner in scoring position. Romero looks back at Letzing, chooses to ignore him as King will get a piece of that ball, but it'll be driven down the foul line, down the first base side towards the Ventura bullpen, where there is some action that we can see in the distance down on that right field corner, as Romero again looking back at Letzing at second base, chooses to pick off, but the throw will get completely by JJ Fakfum-Sint. Letzing trying to get on over to third base won't be successful, as his come up from the slide is just a bit too slow. Second guesses it and will stay at second base, as King still with an 0-2 count here. He swings and misses, but it gets by the catcher's shoe. It will be a swinging strikeout for David King, but he gets on safely. due to the pass ball mishandled by Dylan Shue. And Letzing will also advance on over to third base. Still no outs, even though Romero records the strikeout. And with runners on first and third, the Pirates are looking to get some insurance as Dylan Jackson sees that first pitch in the dirt. King not quick enough to react on first base, will not be able to steal a bag at second, and will remain at first. As Jackson, one of the Ventura College players, looking to get on base for the first time, as he's popped up in every at-bat to each outfielder, mind you. Pops up to the right fielder in his first plate appearance, then to the left fielder, and then straightened it out, but popped up to the center fielder instead. Now he faces a 2-0 count against the left-hander for the Brahmas. Definitely trying to score the run 90 feet away from him. Won't be on that pitch as he takes it for a ball low and outside in the zone. Now a 3-0 count. Romero looking to battle his way back here. Romero gets his pitch. It'll be the first strike of the at-bat as Romero is able to find the strike zone yet again. Now action in the bullpen of the Brahmas as Romero seeming to struggle here in the bottom of the sixth inning. His 3-1 pitch, low and outside yet again. It'll be a walk for Jackson. He gets on base for the first time today. Still no outs. Bases juiced for Peter Dufau, who already has 2 base hits on the day with a single and a double, with 2 RBIs already. Definitely not a guy you want to face in this position. Standing tall is number 41. Swings at the first pitch. Off speed, will be bounced back into the Brahmas dugout. Nobody injured, but an 0-1 count for Dufau. Bases loaded for the second time in today's game for the Pirates. As that's going to be a ball, just missing the low outside portion of the zone, now enforcing a 1-1 count. That previous bases loaded situation had Bryce Elias, the right fielder, step up to the plate, just rope a double down the line, scoring all 3 runs. Nick Romero not wanting that to happen, as that's going to be a ground ball down the line, but it's going to be foul. Now a 1-2 count, almost similar to that Elias hit with a little less elevation nonetheless, but still something you don't want to see with bases loaded as a ball going down the line, especially trickling down the line with no fielders around it. Romero gets his pitch. Dufau eager to get a hit here. He'll take that for strike 3 looking. It'll be Nick Romero's first strikeout of the day. Another looking strikeout for the lefty. It seems like the only way he does it. And now a pinch hitter in for the Pirates will be Evan Duvall. And for the left fielder, Aaron McLeod-Smith, we can only assume that Duvall will potentially play the position of left field to start off the 7th inning. First pitch he sees is going to be up in the zone for ball one. Frame is not successful by catcher Dylan Shue. Next pitch is in the dirt this time for ball two. Diwali was able to get an at-bat on Tuesday against the Brahmas, where he was able to get on base via a fielder's choice. That ball is going to be down the line, drops foul. One hop away from the Pirates bullpen, one of their bullpen catchers easily making the grab down that line. But Diwali, again, one at-bat, was subbed in the bottom of the eighth as the Pirates had a commanding lead over the Brahmas in that game, and Diwali proceeded to add to it as he was able to come across home plate in that inning. Now sees himself with another at bat here against the Brahmas. Will lift that ball down the left field line. CJ Alinas diving to try and make the catch, but he is not successful. He'll throw it into the infield. JJ Fakfum Sint trying to get the out at third, but it's unsuccessful. Then the ball hits off of Dylan Jackson and rolls toward the mound. Isaac Smano picks it up and tries to get Diwali out at second base as he just creeps a little too far, but the ball then gets by Adam Yamashita. Just an unfortunate error as Jackson will then score on that throw. Diwali still awarded with a stand-up double, but only 2 RBIs are going to be accounted for his hit. An interesting attempt by CJ Alinas in left field, as it definitely seemed like he was just going to field it off the hop, but last-minute decision, trying to dive for it, is unsuccessful. As the first pitch to the shortstop, Tostado, is going to be bounced way out in front of Dylan Shue. Volley on second will advance now to third on the wild pitch. Romero desperately trying to get out of this inning as the Pirates have already scored 3 runs, now expanding their lead to 11-7, and a runner 90 feet away from home plate again, only with 1 out here, as that pitch is going to be up in the zone for ball 3. Romero definitely not looking to walk this batter after giving up the essential bases clearing double by the what is now a pinch hitter, Evan Diwali. Tostado looking to get on base for the 4th time today, and he will do so with a 4-pitch walk. Pitching coach for the Brahmas, Alex Fagaldi, is going to make his way to the pitching mound to have a discussion with Romero, trying to ease his nerves, calm him down. Obviously, no one wants to give up any runs, but to give up any additional runs, especially when one of the runs crossing was a strikeout swinging, but the drop third allowed him to advance. And 2 walks are the other 2 runs, just self-inflicted injuries for the Brahmas here as they now trail in this game 11-7. 2 runners on base, 1 in scoring position, specifically 90 feet away. The right fielder, Bryce Elias, who cleared the bases the last time the Pirates had bases loaded, now finds himself with another opportunity to add on to the 3 RBIs he has in today's game already. First pitch is going to be low in the zone for ball 1. Romero gets his pitch. It'll be up and out of the zone for ball 2. Now 6 consecutive balls for Romero. Definitely looking to end this streak of pitches as the Brahmas are struggling to find outs here. Potentially still could get it done with 1 pitch on a ground ball in the middle of the infield. That will also work. 6 balls now consecutively diminished as that is in for a strike. Again, Nick Romero hoping for that ground ball in the middle of the infield. Looking for a double play ball here. Runner takes off from first. Shu will throw it, and it'll get by the shortstop, J.J. Fum sent Tostado while up safely at second. The error by Shu will allow Diwali to score from third base, now making it a 12-7 game, and what I believe is a 3-1 count to Bryce Elias. Romero definitely looking to not give up another walk here. That's exactly what he'll do. Consecutive walks as head coach Bill Pickett makes his way on up to the pitching mound. That'll do it for Nick Romero. We'll be back right after this pitching change. Back here in the bottom of the 6th, Brahmas trailing by 5 runs now. Patrick Fernandez is going to relieve Nick Romero of his duties on the mound. We will have Romero's stats for you in the next inning as both of these runners are still his to account for is Fernandez's first pitch is going to be in there for a strike. A great start for Fernandez. Up to bat for the Pirates now is going to be the third baseman, Mason Reed. Checks his swing on that one, but it'll be a called strike regardless. Now a quick 0-2 count for Fernandez. Reed 1 for 2 on the day today as he has a single and a sacrifice in his first at bat, but flied out to the center fielder in his second. That off-speed pitch excellently blocked by Dylan Shue, the catcher. No runners will advance, but it will be a 1-2 count here for Fernandez, looking to just get out of this 4-run jam as quickly as possible. That pitch is going to be fouled backwards. Still a 1-2 count. Again, Patty could get out of this with just his very next pitch, needing the right ground ball to the right player in order to get the play done. Brahma's bullpen still active even after the pitching change. Just a reassurance for them as Patty's next pitch is going to be off speed and in the dirt for ball 2. Words of encouragement from his second baseman, Adam Yamashita, heard from the Brahma dugout as Fernandez gets his next pitch. Blistering fastball, barely fouled off by the third baseman, Mason Reed of the Pirates. Fernandez waiting for his pitch. Gets it, nods in agreement, steps back in his windup. The pitch is going to be high. Dylan Shue has trouble handling the ball, and it'll roll into the backstop. Those 2 walks given up by Nick Romero to end his outing, now both in scoring position. As that ball up for Shue, got a glove to it, not able to completely hold on to it. Now the Ventura bullpen active. Called time by the batter. Initially I thought it was a balk, but batter did call time. Reed not happy with where the field umpire is located, making it hard for him to see the arm angle of Patrick Fernandez, the pitcher. Sees himself now with 2 runners in scoring position. Fernandez looking to limit this scoring opportunity as much as possible. As that pitch is going to be down the line for a base hit. Elias rounds third base. Reed will round first and slide into second cleanly. It'll be a bases clearing double on the line drive down the third base line for the Pirates. 2 runs added on as they now double up on the Brahmas, leading this game 14-7 now. Second hit and 2 RBIs added to the rap sheet of Mason Reed as Mitchell Collins steps into the plate, and a ball from the Ventura College bullpen just kind of slowly rolls on into the batter's box. Doesn't distract the umpire enough in order to call time, so the first pitch will be a ball. still with one out here in the bottom of the sixth. Mitchell Collins looking to get a base hit as that ball is spiked, but essentially picked by catcher Dylan Shue. Mitchell Collins on base twice today with a double and a walk, going 1 for 2 on the day. Saw himself grounding into a double play on his last at-bat, where Romero was able to end his first inning. That pitch in there for a strike, just an absolute whistling fastball. Fastest I have seen today for sure, as Patrick Fernandez tops out to high 80s, even low 90s here for Pierce College Brahmas. Looks back at second, ignores the batter, but spikes the ball, now enforcing a 3-1 count. Fernandez looking back over to Reed at second base. Collins was in an interesting stance as he holds the bat perpendicular to himself. Swings at that pitch with the perpendicular stance and will foul it off into the backstop. Now a full count at 3-2. Everyone has their thing. For Collins, it's making that bat just completely stagnant as the runner Reed from second is going to take off. He'll be in safely at third with the stolen base, but the ball is going to get by third baseman Stephen Murray, and he will be in there for another score for the Pirates this inning. Now a 15-7 game as Patty walks that batter. Letzing will step into the box for the 5th time today. Takes that for ball one. The runner, Collins, who is subbed out for Yuki Kawashima. Kawashima read that ball in the dirt, but is caught stealing on the great defensive play by catcher Dylan Shue for the second out of the inning, as Patrick's next pitch is going to be in there for a strike. Now a 1-1 count. A ball that essentially just bounced into Shue's lap, per se, was able to retrieve it and throw it down to second base. But there's a little bit of confusion between second baseman Adam Yamashita and shortstop JJ Fagfum Sint. Seemed like no one really knew who was going to be fielding that ball. In the end, it was Fagfum Sint that was able to get the tag down. That ball is going to be hit and down for a base hit towards the right fielder, Landon Raskin. Letzing finally with his first base hit of the day, as Ventura leads by a score of 15-7 now. And the center fielder, David King, now steps up to bat. We'll take a ball one in the dirt. Pirates able to get through their entire order here in this inning. That pitch going to be a strike. Now 1-1. His next pitch is going to be low for 2-1 now, as Let's Sing, the runner on first, takes his lead. Fernandez looks over, focuses on the hitter King at hand, throws another off-speed pitch. It's in the dirt, but bounces off of the body of a diving shoe. Home plate umpire going to call time, clean off the plate a little bit. Both bullpens for the Brahmas and the Pirates active now. Fernandez with 2 outs here, looking to get out of this inning with only one of his hitters being accountable for crossing home plate, as King is going to fly that ball over to the right fielder, Landon Raskin, and he's going to get the final out of the inning. Brahmas now giving up all those runs in that inning, sees themselves trailing by a score of 15-7, looking to bounce back here in the top of the 7th inning. We shall see you then once everyone is warmed up. on the WSC network. Brahmas trail by 15 as pinch hitter Jordan Jones is going to step up to the plate for the Pirates. We're down 8, but they have 15. First pitch Jones sees will be in for a strike. Quickly 0-1 count. Seems as though we're just subbing everybody in at this point. As Jones will take that pitch for a strike. Umali still on the mound, though. Now has himself an 0-2 count here in the bottom of the 8th. That off speed will miss in the dirt for ball 1. Quickly a 1-2 count for Umali. Anyone watching at home, just a quick PSA. Low power here at Ventura and diminishing light might be the cause of destruction for this live stream, as Jones will take ball 2. Can only do so much here, but if the stream is abruptly cut out or ends, that is most likely the reason why. Don't be alarmed. Is nothing on your end. Totally over here at Ventura Colleges, there's a lack of power to be used. Was not expecting to be here for 3 hours, which is how long this game has gone on for now. As we approach 5:30, Umali, quick to an 0-2 count, finds himself walking the new hitter Jordan Jones, and he will get a free base as Mason Reed now steps up to the plate. Mason Reed, one of the starters, has a couple of base hits today, double and a single. Looking to extend that today as he hits the first pitch he sees. It's a hard ground ball to Stephen Murray. Has a hard time trying to pick it up. Runners now on first and second for the Pirates as Yuki Kawashima will step up to the plate for the Pirates. A starter in the first 2 games now finds himself as a substitute second baseman here in